Okay guys, welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. So what are we on about in this video? I'm going to need about 3 or 4 minutes of your time on this one, and it's supposed to be a video that's going to give you some good consumer information, hopefully. I have to tread quite carefully when I do this type of stuff. Now there's something going around at the moment. It seemed to crop up first in the USA, and then kind of I've seen a few of them start up over here in the UK. And what I'm seeing is a number of things that I think are slightly dishonest around selling you a car detailing product. And it's not one thing in particular, but it's the build-up or accumulation of things that they are doing that makes it dishonest in my eyes, and that's why I'm doing this video, to tell you about it. So what's going on? The first thing is, companies are using kind of Facebook to deliver you a piece of kind of advertising around a detailing product. So they pay the money and Facebook will push it out to, you know, lots of people depending on how much they pay. It's a targeted social media kind of advertising, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, again, that's a valid kind of way to promote your business, but that's the way that you'll see it. The next thing is, when you see these particular videos for products that you may or may not have already heard of, they are making kind of false claims around their particular products. Things that I've seen in the product claims, like 20 times glossier than a wax, which is something that you will struggle to substantiate or prove. You know, if you put a wax on a surface and that surface is carrying about 50 units of gloss, the wax takes it up to what, 70 or 80 units of gloss. Are you saying that this product is going to therefore give you 400 units of gloss if you times it by 20? Because that isn't even physically possible. The only way you could substantiate claims around 20 times incremented levels of gloss are if you find the tipping point of where the products stop being able to lose the ability to add gloss, and at that point one product might provide 0.1 and your product might provide 2, but very difficult to substantiate those claims around gloss. Other claims that I don't like that I've seen is that you never have to wash your car again after you've treated it with this product. We've talked about ceramic coatings, and down here I've got kind of some well-known kind of proper ceramic coatings that have good dirt repellency kind of properties and do make cars easier to clean. Now some of these water-based siloxanes that may have hardening agents in them, stuff like that, and deliver somewhat on their claims of dirt repellency. Even the ceramic coatings, which are superior in that respect, you have to still maintain your car properly and carefully. Like I say, these products are claiming you never have to wash your car again. Never wash your car again. With this product, just simply wipe off the dirt and all that sort of stuff. Soap and water is a thing of the past. Even pre-washing, they're trying to say is bad in one of these videos I saw. And all those things are slightly misleading. So it's the product claims again. The next thing I'm seeing is that a lot of these products seem to be following suit with their advertising, where they give a trademark name of the particular brand or product. And I don't even know if these trademark names exist, but it also implies that, you know, you think that the particular product is a technology that they have gone to try and protect, and it isn't. A lot of time it could just well be a trade name, and that trade name may or may not even exist. It doesn't really matter. Tied into this point, some of the guys that are doing this and offering these products that I feel are slightly misleading are also doing it under the guise of what I call ceramic bandwagoning, and what a lot of people call ceramic bandwagoning. So ceramic coatings, the proper ones, carrying the solvents, the speciality resins in glass bottles that we've talked about a lot on this channel, so that you all know what they are. Those products contain specific chemicals, and the chemicals that they are offering are not ceramic coatings really. They are water-based siloxanes, which are a completely different technology. The problem is you can call anything ceramic in detailing and sell it as a ceramic. There are credible companies out there that are also probably guilty of ceramic bandwagoning as well. So it's a bit of a grey area. But I have seen with some of the adverts that are coming up, some of these companies are taking that angle to try and pitch it as a form of ceramic coating. You know, they might even call it a ceramic sealant, and when they list all of the properties of the product, it reads very much like a ceramic coating. They may also, or they do also, I've seen, try and sell you a kit form which even includes things that look like ceramic coating kit applicators to try and reinforce that kind of angle that if you didn't know what a ceramic coating is and you might have just heard the word, that this is it. Okay, so that's the next thing. A lot of times those kits as well, there's not much in the kit apart from the product and just the terry cloth. But again, the kit kind of gives you an angle that you're getting a ceramic coating as well. The next thing, and perhaps the biggest reason that I'm doing this video, because it's getting into grey areas. It's getting into grey areas because there's lots of detailing companies out there that charge a lot of money. So am I being unfair here by talking about this? Well, the thing is, let's just talk about price. So the price for these products, typically from the American ones, I'm seeing them charge around $60. And sometimes it goes below that. I've seen $60 for around 16 to 18 ounces of this water-based product. And I've also seen some companies offering it for 35, some offering it for 40, so there are some slightly cheaper ones. In the UK, I've seen them being offered around £35 for a litre of this particular product, or 20 quid for a tiny little 250ml bottle. What should you be paying for a water-based siloxane that gives you some of the properties that they talk about in these particular videos? Well, you should be paying around $20 to $25 a litre, I believe, because there are reputable companies offering it at those prices, or around 16 to 20 pounds a litre over in the UK. If it's a retail product and it's 500ml or 16 ounces, most detailing companies will have a siloxane based offering that will give you similar types of protection, and those 500ml or 16 ounce bottles are usually less than £10. So the prices that you're being asked to pay by these companies that are doing this form of advertising that's very heavy on the product claims and a little bit dubious on the angle they're taking, they're also charging you 2 to 3 times the amount you should be paying for this particular product. A final summary, guys, of this particular video. If you see anything that pops up on your Facebook feed which looks interesting and you're tempted to buy it, but it's coming through your Facebook feed as a video, and often those videos will show half the car protected and they'll be throwing bottles or buckets of dirty water on them because that's a really powerful image, but you could do that particular demonstration with a hydrophobic wax on one side and it will show you exactly the same thing when the wax is nice and fresh. B, if that particular product you see is a water-based spray sealant, you could always ask that particular company. C, if the product claims sound too good to be true. And D, if the product cost is expensive, it's probably one of those products that falls into this particular category. If after seeing all those 4 particular things you still want to buy it, here's my particular bit of consumer advice. Go on to some independent kind of detailing groups that have got a lot of members. Detailing Addicts, Detailing Central, Detailing for Dummies, or Obsessed Garage. Say the name of the product you're interested in, how much it costs, and then ask, can I get a similar product for less value for money? What are your opinions on this particular product I'm asking about? And you'll probably get an honest answer from quite a wide pool of probably professionals in the trade and various people that just will give you a straight answer. So that's a really good bit of consumer advice. And there's been posts like that. Whenever they pump one of these out and put some coins into the Facebook machine and they pump out, you usually see someone on the feed asking that question, which is really good to see because there are also very honest answers being given about what they are. I think one guy made me chuckle. He said, if you see them putting the bottle on the hood and showing you it sliding off, then it's one of these ones that you've got to avoid. Finally with this, guys, I want to make it clear that these companies are not, they are real companies that exist, that are there to sell you a product and are not breaking any laws. And I'm sure they will look at this if they do ever see it and think this is very, very harsh. But you can be rest assured, any of the guys that are behind these companies, when it comes to going out there and buying, say they're in the market for a new car, a new BMW M3 or something like that, they've got 2 dealerships, one up their road that's charging them, £50,000 for this new BMW in the exact spec they want. And then they go to another dealership and that same dealership is charging them, 130 grand for exactly the same car with the same spec, or they will not be buying the 130 grand one from that particular dealer, and they'll be pretty upset with that dealer as well, guys. And in the same way, you should be upset and not support companies that are trying to do this. And always, if in doubt, when you see a detailing product, ask about it on those forums is the best bit of advice I can give. So hope this video isn't too harsh, guys. I've got the what can I do with this as a detailing channel when stuff like this happens? You can either bury your head in the sand and ignore it, or you can give your opinion on it. And I think this is one that needs an opinion put out there to make you aware of it, and to hopefully not name and shame them, because that will probably get me sued. But what you can do in this particular video is, if you felt a particular product has met all the categories that I've described, especially in how much they're charging and against what it is, and with all that kind of social media driven stuff, if you feel that, put it in the comments, name the product, name the price, and if you've used it as well, tell me what you think. It's also important to say that the particular technology in the product, the Siloxane products, are impressive, and they are good detailing products. The Siloxanes are widespread because of some of the clever characteristics that I've talked about on the channel. They're cationic, drawn to the panel to bond, rather than reliant on being carried in a solvent where you're kind of waiting for that solvent to flash away and there's no buffing involved. And they are very good products. It's just they are widespread, and I believe you are being asked to pay an unfair price for this particular product with this particular thing that's going around at the moment on Facebook. So I hope that was useful. I hope it was fair, and thank you very much for watching. Cheers.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I?